Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. I was just getting some stuff together.
You good? Can
Okay.
you hear me?
Yes. So my name is Ludia and I'm the assistant to Mr. Casey. And before we start this interview, I would like to let you know that I'm recording this so that I can forward it to the director and the rest of the team for quality purposes. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Thank you. What's your name?
Tahray Waters,
What's your date of birth?
8/2/1983,
Thank you. Where do you live?
135 East Lake Street, Middletown, Delaware, 19709.
Thank you. Do you own transportation?
Yes, I do.
Great. Do you have any certifications that we should know about?
Do I have what?
Any certifications?
I have experience. I used to work at a nursing home. I was a behavior aide.
What's your availability?
During the day from like 9 to like 6.
How soon can you start?
ASAP.
Awesome. When was your last fingerprint with the SBI?
You said the fingerprints?
Yeah, when did you have your last fingerprint with the SBI?
I'm going down there tomorrow because he sent me to add the address and everything.
Okay. Can you pass a drug test?
Yes.
Can you pass a physical examination?
Yes.
Great. How did you hear about this position?
A good friend of mine.
What do you know about the company?
Yeah, a good friend of mine told me about the company. And plus I seen it on Facebook.
Why do you want this job?
You said why?
Yes, why do you want this job?
I enjoy working with kids and elderly people because, a lot of elderly people don't have families. So I want them to feel like they are still loved and, that there are still people that's willing to help them. And, just want them to be happy and feel loved.
Okay, and why should we hire you?
Huh?
Why should we hire you?
You said when should y'all hire me?
Why should we hire you?
I think I would be a good what is the word that I'm looking for? Like a good person to work with elderly. Like I said, I like working with children and elderly people. I like to make them feel loved, because a lot of them don't have family. I like them to help them out, and I like to go like above and beyond. Like what I mean about that, like the last patient that I had, she didn't have family, so I came and seen her. So when it was like her birthday, I went out and got her, balloons, a card, a cupcake, to make her feel like she's still loved and not out here by herself.
What do you consider to be your biggest weakness?
Do I consider what?
What do you consider to be your biggest weakness?
You said, what do I consider my biggest weakness?
Yes.
What, far as like with the patients or like far as myself?
You as a person, what do you consider to be your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness, like if somebody like mess with my children or something. Other than that, like I don't let things like piss me off where I don't get mad fast or anything. Like the only thing that really like could tick me off is like somebody trying to harm my family or my children.
All right. Tell me about a challenge or a conflict that you felt at work and how you dealt with it. Anything that you handled at work perfectly fine that was so challenging.
Okay, so something that I think that was challenging, like I said, I was working at a facility before. I was a behavior aide. So basically, my duties was to keep the elderly people safe. And it was this one patient that I had. Her name was Rose. Like she had dementia and stuff, and like she would try to go around and like nitpick and like hit on the other patients. So my thing was to keep her occupied. She liked it to color and she liked it to net. So I will always get her some coloring books from the dollar store and, get her some yarn and net, to keep her busy, to not go out there and, try to harm the rest of the patients.
Okay, thank you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I just hope that, I have a down payment on a nice, bigger house. And, like I said, I like to work with children and elderly people. So in 5 years, like I would like to have like a stable position working with either children or the elderly people.
Okay, and why do you want to quit where you work right now?
No, I don't work right now. I was working at Elite Cleaning Service. I've been there for 5 years, going on 6. And my last day there was March the 13th. And that's because like I liked my job. I was it was a cleaning company. I was the supervisor. But I had caught COVID twice and they wasn't, uh 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 disinfecting the building good, and like they was keeping secrets. Like say if you had it and me and you was in the same room day by day, they wouldn't let everybody around you know that you was, tested with COVID. And I don't think that was fair because I'm going home taking that to my children.
And what are you looking for in this new position?
You said, am I looking for what?
What are you looking for in this new position?
You said, all I hear is new position.
What are you looking for in this new position?
When am I looking to start the new position?
When do you see yourself in 5 years? What are you looking for in a new position?
To keep the elderly people safe and feel love. Just to be there for them, because like I said, a lot of them feel though like they don't have nobody, or a lot of them don't have anybody. So I just want them to know, you're still loved, and there's still people out here that's willing to help you feel loved and help you get through, what you need help for as like cooking, cleaning, doing hair, whatever they, need help with.
Awesome. What type of work environment do you prefer?
I prefer like working, like if they need, washing clothes, hair done, errands ran, house duties, cooking, cleaning, and like washing clothes and stuff.
Okay. What are your greatest professional strengths?
Say that again.
What are your greatest professional strengths?
What is my greatest professional strength?
Yeah.
To keep a smile on their face.
That's nice. And how would your last boss and coworkers best describe you?
You said how about my last boss?
Yeah. If I were to meet someone that you've worked with, how would that person describe you to me?
I'm a great worker. I'm not, like I said, my last job, I was there. I went from cleaning to a cleaner to a supervisor. Like at the end of the year, they had to make me take my vacation time because it didn't roll over. Like I'm not one of the ones that like to call off when it's nice out or like to call off on payday. Excuse me. I love to work. So all my old bosses there say, oh yeah, she's always coming to work. You ain't got to worry about her calling off or missing work.
And how do you handle pressure and stressful situations?
You said, how do I handle pressure?
Yeah, when you're pressured and you're under stress, how do you handle that?
I just pray.
Amen.
Like I said, I don't let a lot of things upset me. Only thing that like get me upset, like if somebody was to try to harm my family or my children. But other than that, like if I'm a little stressed or anything, like I pray.
Awesome. Have you discussed about your salary with Mr. Casey?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not going to ask that one again. We have come to the end of the interview, and before I let you go, I'd like to inform you that I'm going to send you an email with the details and the things that you need from you. And in that email, I'll be requesting a favor from you. There is a link in that email. Please click on it and complete the form so that you can let the director and the rest of the team know how I treated you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Keep an eye on your email. Someone from the company will get in touch with you, and have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.